Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Dot Hack Infection. Last time we cured Pyros of his hideous orange color that he had gotten from Mia's little prank. So I'm back out at our desktop. We don't have any current beat on a story line or plot or anything. We have no real direction right now. So I figured time to back all the way out and start at the beginning. Checking email, checking the boards, checking each of the different root towns and see kind of what pops up. So it looks like we have something from Pyros and something from Gardenia. Ideas about you. Haha, that might be true. You're right, Fair Eyes. You're indeed someone I can trust. And I'm great for trusting you. Oh my gosh. By the way, Fair Eyes, are games something we don't need? Yeah, I think if we don't have it, we'll just play something else. Or good to have. I think they're good to have. Don't know about playing them all the time, but it lets you experience things that you normally can't. I like that answer, so we're gonna go with that one. Gardenia, really? Oh yeah, she said she likes raw food. Really? Like what? Octopus. I like them too. Octopi are kind of funny. You can't blame them for anything. Octopus. Mollusk? As if there's anything else. Yeah, I like them too. See if we can get more than just a couple of words out of Gardenia there. Okay. No storyline there. Go hit the board. Test version of the world. Ah yeah, there was a test version, it was cut short because rumor has it somebody died. I heard they went short because the main programmer just went missing. It's true, a player committed suicide during the test period, but it had nothing to do with the game. There's a game called Fragment in a magazine from 2 years ago. That's the one. The title and the menu design changed. The game itself seems to be the same. Oh, and some of the items were also deleted. Still kind of interesting to keep an eye on. See where that goes. Ah, what's a Grunty? Where are the eggs? Grunty the Kid usually says, I want to eat Bearcat egg. But where is it? Are eggs only in dungeons? Yes, they are. You've got it. Eggs are only in dungeons. And then here's a list of the different types of dungeons and the different types of eggs you can find in them. So, Castle Dungeon will have the Bearcat egg. Invisible egg is in the cave wall dungeons, like the cavernous ones. Bloody egg will be the fleshy ones, like we're inside a creature. Immature egg will generally be in stone wall dungeons. So those are just kind of rough guidelines. I don't think they're 100% true all the time, but decent guidelines. Okay, and then the last one, Virus. This looks like it's gonna be our next plotline. Kind of worried. There have been some weird problems ever since the last server problem. I wonder what's up. Some people say it's a virus. Gonna be worth keeping an eye on that one and see what happens. For example, our comment about our friend Orca Yasuhiko going into a coma from playing the game, that got deleted, presumably by like a admin or something. Okay, so we got nothing. I guess we'll check the two servers. And then we can do another run for a chronicling time attack dungeon. See if we can beat the 2-minute mark. See if we can even beat the 5-minute mark, because that was pretty embarrassing last time. We do have new email. There's nothing going on either of the servers. Let's do a time attack first. Going Pyros.
Hark! He of Fair Eyes! Let us join in an adventure!
And we haven't had Black Rose with us for a while, so we'll see what she's up to. Nope. Not gonna do Black Rose. JK. Oh, we'll do Natsume.
Thank you for choosing me. I will do my best.
Alright, so Natsume and Pyros Pierce,
Oh.
you get a couple of items. You get an axe, that I think is better.
Oh, thank.
Yep.
Oh, give me.
Don't want to do that. I want to give him Hands of Fire.
Oh,
I think you're good on equipment at that point. Body armor could use an upgrade, but everything else is decently high level. Yeah. And Natsume could use hand armor and head armor. Or we could give her a teensy-weensy upgrade to her weapon.
Can I help you?
We don't have anything good for her. Oh well, she'll be fine with what she has. Alright, new keyword. Again, just shooting from the hip. We're just going to try to find something relatively low level. By which I mean the lower the level it is, the better. So level 2 wood. Chronicling Haunted Far Thunder. We'll shoot for this one, see how it goes. Hopefully faster than last time. I'd like to actually beat Balmonk's time, but if we can just do faster than we did last time, I will be equally happy with that. Oh, and it's going to be an actual forest area. Luckily, there are no fights between here and the dungeon itself, so that's good. Ooh, I see a Spring of Mist, though. We're gonna shoot for that again. I don't know if this affects our time still. But I do like encountering Monsieur as many times as we can.
this.
Even though we're not gonna get anything for it. Well, we will get the golden axe and the silver axe.
Jet with the go in. Till
And I don't know if I've mentioned this, but I think we can only encounter Grandpa in, like, significantly high-level areas, like 25, 30, like, pretty high-level areas on Theta server. I don't think we can even find Grandpa on the Delta server. So that'll happen eventually, it'll just take us a while to get there. We are definitely not high enough level to find Grandpa. But we will be. Hideout. There's our... Awesome, no fights, look at that. Nice easy floor.
Invisible egg.
Another nice easy floor. Looks like we do have to take the a fourth floor here, which is a bit concerning, but I need to stop opening treasure chests. I can't help myself. A bit concerning, but we're not having to fight many things, so this might not actually be so bad, hopefully. Hopefully the God statue is close, and we don't have to keep going. Dang it. I just had to go and open my big mouth and jinx us, didn't I? Also, I don't know that we've ever fought those enemies before. Those giant crab things? Those seemed new to me. Ooh, 3 minutes, 55 seconds. 5th place record, High Speed Tiger. And we got the time headband. So if we win 1st place, we get the entire set of time armor. If we just win bits and pieces like this, like the lower level rankings, we will just get little bits and pieces of time armor. Time armor is cool because it's rare, super crazy high evasion, and I think every piece of it comes with Apdu, the spell to increase your speed. Basically the speed charm ability, but in spell form, so you don't actually have to use speed charms. Which doesn't really matter all that much because we have a boatload of speed charms, but super high evasion. So we'll go with that. And this dungeon, I don't think there were too many fights in here.
Invisible eggs.
So I will swoop back through, grab a handful of the invisible eggs, probably a couple of the scrolls from the treasure chests, and figure this one out. That shouldn't be too bad. And then we'll go log out, check our email, maybe check the board again, who knows. We need to find what to do next. Or we could just continue side questing. There is one, there was actually a 3rd location that was mentioned in the anime, or shown in the anime, that we haven't gone to yet. We've only done the 2 of them. We could go get a fairly rare item from that. I don't know if it would be super worthwhile or not, but it is a thing that we could do. I like some of those treasure chests being up on pedestals. That's a pretty cool idea. I was debating whether it would be quicker to use a Fairy Ocarina to get back up to the 1st floor, because there was nothing else to fight on this floor.
Egg.
But it is good to pick up the invisible eggs. We will have need for grunty food later on. Trust me. Like, a lot of grunty food. Oh, and I'm slow again. Alright, looks like we only have a couple more fights and then we're done with this dungeon. Ooh, and a golden egg too. That's awesome.
Golden eggs.
Oops. Yeah, let's go check out that other side quest dungeon. This will be the last one that I know of. Let's see. Oops. I don't even know if we have all the words for this. Organ markets. Scaffold. Level 4. Oh, good grief. This is gonna be a joke. Oh well. It is a darkness dungeon, or darkness area. I don't know if we've ever done one of these. Oh, it's gonna be one of these fields where all the enemies are just wandering around out here. Come on, let me grab the grunty food. Alright. That's our first stop. Let's hit the Spring of Mist. Get our axes for Monsieur again. Let's throw in a heavy blade weapon. Sure.
Did you? What? That jet would go in.
Wait, we have a ton of those golden axes and silver axes. I'm curious to know how many we have. So I think we need 10 of each to trade for a permanent stat increase. I think that's right. Unfortunately, this looks like a pretty large dungeon. Where's the treasure chest that I just saw? There it is. However, it is only level 4. Also, pretty cool looking. I don't think we've seen this interior before. Oh, and it looks like that is going to be our way down. Oh, dang it. We're stuck now. I hate these little poisonous goblin jerks. They're just the worst. Limitrag, where are you? Boy, that extra chunk of physical evasion, though, is pretty handy. Although these enemies probably also have really crappy accuracy. So part of why I'm exploring here is because I want to clear out everything in the dungeon and add that to our Book of Ryu. But another reason for why I'm exploring is because the other dungeons that we went to from the anime word list, they all had a rare item in the Got statue and a rare item just in a chest elsewhere in the dungeon. Usually on the same floor, I think, is the Got statue. But I think that makes it worth opening all the chests that we can. Not the ones dropped by monsters, but the actual treasure chests laying around the dungeon. Just in case there are... You know, just in case the pattern continues and that there are 2 actual rare items in here. So that's my reasoning. And I know there's no fights and there's no treasure in this room, but I was hoping it would be full of things to break. So we haven't encountered much in the way of just breakable nonsense items. That's unfortunate. I was hoping we could start building up our collection of whatever the darkness item is in here. I think it's cooked bile. Good grief, this dungeon is enormous. These rooms have goofy layouts, though. That's kind of cool. There, we got one. Hooray! Only 24 more to go. At least we're like 1,000,000 levels above this, so it's not actually difficult. This would be brutal if it were like level 17 or 18 monsters.
Amateur egg!
So this will be our way forward. So we'll head back and then we'll come through this room again later. I'm really hoping that there's only 3 floors, because this place is just huge. That was for absolutely no reason. I know that the item wouldn't be useful if we got it. I've just have seen that we've been able to break their protection a couple times. I was curious to know if I could actually manage to data drain one of those things before we killed it. We did. Mission accomplished. Oh, man.
Amateur egg!
Please, please, please be the final floor. And be tiny. Be like the God statue and maybe one fight and nothing else. Yeah, good grief. Oh man, there's stairs down too. That sucks.
Amateur egg!
Well, we are getting lots of eggs. So that's a thing. It's a thing that's happening. Got a second cooked vial. It's progress, right? Oh, PlayStation 2 is slowing down. What on earth? Oh, you did not want to render something that was happening there. I do really like the layout of these dungeons. These ones are super cool looking. Man, how much stuff is there here? Dark Knight. So we have Batman the Scroll. And we can toss the headgear that we picked up. Level 3, yeah, that's complete garbage. Okay, so we're getting lots of Batman scrolls. I'm assuming they will let us summon and or transform into Batman, and that would be so cool. I actually wish that would happen now. Alright, place your bets, everybody. Is B4 the final floor? Or does it go down to B5? Alright, I hope you've all made your wagers, because we're going to find out. Eventually. I didn't see anything right away. Doesn't mean much. Although that looks like the God statue off to the right, poking down there. So that might be a sign that this is the end. Whoops. Maybe you should pay a little more attention to those. That's fine, though. Missed the treasure chest. I don't really care enough to go back for it. Okay, so that's gonna be presumably where our God statue is. So we're gonna go this way. Sure, I keep my speed up as we're going through this. Yep, so it looks like this is officially the final floor. Thank goodness. Alright, one last room. This should be our last fight. We should have all dungeon portals open. Yeah. And then we have a god statue here, which means I'm gonna have to do something about my inventory. Don't care about the wand. Do care about the treasure, though. Oh, what do we want to throw away? We'll toss the mountain guard. Nice, we got two of the same item. Also, should have taken a look at that statue. That was kind of a cool looking one. Items, Sprayed Ocarina. Let's get out of here. Let's get the heck out of here. Alright, that's enough adventure and excitement for one video. No more of those little silly side quest nonsense dungeons, though I do still want to win the race against Balmung. So I am going to keep trying to do that. And then we also don't have any plot still, so who the heck knows what's going on. But we're going to call it here. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you in the next video.